Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back. And since you all have been so nice, I decided to be nice back today. And as per the title, I'm going to be talking about Netflix series, just series. Because I feel like Netflix is like a buffet. Sometimes when you go to the buffet and there's a whole lot there, sometimes you're confused as to what to take and what to leave. And this is also what happens when you go to Netflix, especially if someone hasn't recommended a series or movies. You find yourself moving from one show to another, watching one episode and then getting bored halfway until you get one that captivates your attention. And so I'm going to reduce the pressure, or rather the time you take to jump from one show to another, and just tell you 5 really good shows that I think you guys will enjoy. And so the first one is Dead to Me. Now, Dead to Me is drama with a bit of weird humor, but the good weird humor. It starts with a lady who's just lost her husband through a hit and run. And so, the way grief is, it's just grief is just grief. You need a strong support system, and especially from those who understand what you're going through. And so she joins a self-help group where she meets this very sweet lady who is also undergoing grief, but she lies that she's lost her husband, but the husband is very much alive. I don't want to give too much into it, but too much away. So she lies that she's lost her husband, and now this lady feels like, oh, this is like a soul sister. She knows what I'm going through, and so they form a really strong and good friendships, one that you can call at around 3 a.m. At night when you're falling apart, and they just listen to you, or they stay on the phone until you fall asleep. Just really good friendships. And then and then towards the end of the first season, we find out that this girl, this really sweet girl, is the one who'd hit this lady's husband. Yeah, go watch it. It's very interesting. And then the second one is Never Have I Ever. And this is, it revolves around a modern day Indian American teenager in high school, trying to find herself in two very different environments, growing up in America and the American culture, and also being brought up with Indian parents whose cultures are very different from, the American culture. So it's quite hilarious. It's actually based on Mindy Kaling's childhood story. It's very interesting. Go watch it, because I think Mindy is also very funny. And then the other one is the Queen of Sono. Now, the Queen of Sono, this I like. I think it ended about 2 months ago. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, I could be wrong. And it's about a spy, a very talented spy. She's South African. It's played by the beautiful Pearl Tusi. And so she fights, she goes on these missions, and sometimes she goes rogue where she doesn't follow what she's told, and she also has personal issues. She's very angry at the world. Well, I didn't mean it like that, but she's traumatized from watching her mom get killed when she was a little girl. I mean, if any of us watched our mothers get killed at a young age, we'd also be angry at the world. And so it's also very interesting. The season ends with the only other person in the world that she loves being killed, and that's her grandma. So I don't know how season 2 is going to it's going to pan out, but it's something that I'm waiting for. And the other thing I like about this series is the fact that it's being played by Africans and written by Africans, meaning you don't get the overly dramatic accents, African accents, that really infuriate us. So, and also they depict the Kasi life, the township life, just really naturally, the way it's supposed to be. So I really, really like that. And then the other one is also in South African, the one that I'm currently watching. And I don't want to give too much away with this one. It's called Blood and Water. And so it involves child trafficking. It involved the elite in the society, not the elite, but legit the elite, and also teenagers going to this really luxurious schools. There's a 17-year-old boy driving some really nice car, and they just like the rich people. And so now I'm still watching it, and I feel like they're about to show us how, or rather the length that the rich people go to cover their secrets. And so that it's very interesting. Go watch that. And then the last one is a personal favorite. This one is it's called Selling Sunset. And I feel like they gave it this name because sunsets are beautiful, and also the show is just about beautiful homes. So, as I was saying, the show is about the high end real estate brokers in LA. So they deal with ultra luxurious homes. So if you're someone who's interested in architecture or interested in interior design, then this is a show for you. And I should also mention that it's a reality TV show. That means that you get to see the professionalism and intertwine with the drama of their personal lives, but just in right proportions. But again, aside from that, this one keeps me glued. It keeps me coming to see what happens now, who was given a fake diamond ring or whatever. And so but aside from that, I just really like the homes, the designs. They say if something is ultra luxurious, you should just find one of it. And so this is what they give you really. The designs differ from one home to another. It's very beautiful. And so yeah, if this is like your thing, then this is your show. So I really hope this reduces the time you take on Netflix trying to choose what to watch. And I hope you enjoy the shows, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.